Here we have a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD. This one is a regular cab work truck, comes in Summit White, and then we have jet black vinyl interior. Powertrain consists of a 6.6 liter naturally aspirated V8 gas engine and estimated to a 10-speed Allison transmission. To the front end here, halogen headlamps, but still I like the redesign that the Silverado 2500 got a while ago. Even though this is a work truck model, it still looks relatively modern in my opinion. 17-inch aluminum wheels there. And then to the door panel here, one touch up and down for the driver's side, express down for the passenger side. Power mirror controls. I love, love, love that we get power folding side mirrors there. They really come in handy, especially trying to get into tighter spots with this bigger truck. Power door lock controls are there. Tons of storage in the door panel. Headlamp controls, electronic parking brake, hood release. And one of the best things about these floors, getting everything vinyl, is it's so easy to clean. But there's the driver's seat. That's manual 4-way, so seat back, seat bottom. But a huge thanks to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get to the best price on this or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But there are your tow numbers there. 17.7 on a gooseneck. Pretty impressive for a truck like this. It's gas powered. Fuel filler there. Of course, the longer bed as well. And this one even has the spray-on bed liner. There's a tow hitch, exhaust spare underneath there. But as we come around to the front passenger side, there's that seat, also 4-way manual. And like I showed earlier, if you do want to hook up your car seats, top tethers are right there. Lockable glove compartment down here, and then the top pocket there. But y'all can pause anywhere you need to take a closer look at this window sticker. Not too much there. Less than 50 grand for this, which includes that work truck convenience package. Highly recommend that. Now as we come back around to the front end, just a quick look in the engine bay. There's that 6.6 liter V8 gas engine. Now before we hop in the driver's seat, I'm just gonna show the blinkers. So all incandescent or halogen bulbs for the most part. I think it's LED in the side mirror though, so that's nice. Well, let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. And I'll lean this back a little bit. So hard plastic vinyl wrap steering wheel here. And there's the horn. Now to the screen, I think this is a 7-inch screen. We get AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth audio. We also get wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility, Wi-Fi hotspot. Pretty simple setup. Your settings are in here. Change your language there. And then your vehicle settings include buckle to drive, teen driver. There's your backup camera there. The guidelines follow you as you turn the steering wheel. You can turn those off or change the guideline right in there. And then for the actual buttons we do get a home button, a power button, and then a Bluetooth button right here, but we can use this to mute audio up or down. And then down here, rear AC controls, manual, fan direction, fan speed. You hit this to actually turn the whole system on or off, and then temperature there. Lane keeping system, hazards, traction control, then the tow haul, and then that's for the tailgate there. 12 volt USB-C, USB-A, trailer brake controller, bottle holders, center console cubby space, and then we can just lift this up. Becomes a third seat. To put it back down, pull the strap here. Lights are there, OnStar, little storage pocket up there. And then we do have a vanity mirror, no light though, but. Now back to the steering wheel. Left side, blinker there. Then high beams can be toggled there. Flash, auto high beams, front fluid, and then the intermittent wipers all through there one time. And then to the shifter, hit the brake pull, reverse, neutral drive. And then you have your limiter there, the low mode. You can go through those 10 gears there, and you can see where you're limited in that bottom right-hand corner of the gauge cluster. Left side of the steering wheel, cruise on or off, cancel, set the speed, gap adjust for the forward collision alert. And then over here, we do have what we can use to go through the gauge cluster there, so we can see fuel range, tire pressure monitors, all that. Scroll all the way down, and then you can go to your units and change your units from US to metric there. Push button start. Finally, here's your key fob. But next, let's go ahead and take this 2025 Silverado 2500 HD regular cab work truck out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this 2500 truck, obviously I'm not going to be testing the tow figures and how it hauls, things of that nature, but the numbers are pretty good with an 8-foot long single cab bed, gas powered pickup truck. But in terms of just driving this as a daily, I kind of want to get a feel for it as that, if that makes sense, because obviously you're not going to be, well, I shouldn't say that, but most people won't be driving a fully loaded down pickup truck with a trailer at all times. Every so often you're putting it up or not working, whatever, you're going to drive this normally. And that's kind of what I want to provide here, just in terms of the overall drivability, how it feels behind the wheel, things of that nature. I'm going to give it a pull here getting on the interstate. Not going to floor it because it's a relatively new truck, but I do just want to test the power out. Here we go. Now, with this being a heavy duty truck, it's certainly every bump you hit, you feel. And the suspension, the leaf springs and all that are kind of tuned that way for, again, hauling heavy loads, towing heavy loads. But here, with an empty bed and all that, it does kind of take its toll on the ride comfort. I wouldn't even say it's terrible, but it's not the best. So the ride quality itself on a smooth surface is not bad. Wind noise, not bad either. But it's not an Escalade, so you can't expect that from this kind of vehicle. But I will say it's a lot easier to drive than a 20-year-old Silverado heavy-duty truck. They've come a long way in terms of just refining the steering feel, the ride comfort, the ease of driving these heavy trucks. Now, I do want to give one more thank you to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. Now, I do think if you need a heavy duty truck brand new out the gate, this is a pretty good way to go because it's under $50,000. You have 17,700 pounds you can tow on a gooseneck. I think 14.4 that you can tow traditionally or conventionally, and still relatively good amenities here. We have the Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, backup camera, even the lane keeping system, and the forward collision alert. Nice to have in a work truck like this. But definitely a big plus here is we do get a 10-speed automatic Allison transmission. And we've gotten that here in the past few years. It's been a nice touch there. And then the little things like the push button start, having a USB-C port, an electronic parking brake, things to just make this feel more modern. But from a ride comfort standpoint, I mean, you have a manual driver's seat, it's only 4-way. It's already kind of weighing down on my back a little bit sitting here. I could probably scoot the seat up a little bit more to help, but I want a better view here of the windshield and whatnot. But she's a big girl and she drives like one. It's not like getting behind the wheel of the Hummer EV and you're like, hey, this isn't so bad. This feels like a heavy duty truck. From the ride comfort to the overall steering, just the way it feels like a big truck. Now I do like having the gas variant here because it's easier to fill up, it's easier to find stations and whatnot. And if you don't need that additional capacity that a diesel engine will give you, having a different configuration, it's just cheaper that way as opposed to paying for a diesel engine as well. But again, if you're looking for something that can tow the numbers that this does, comparing it to an F-250 or a Ram 2500, I think it's something to look at. Really good option here in terms of the amenities, again, for this trim level. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD work truck regular cab.